From the NMSU Department of Journalism and Media Studies in collaboration with KRWG, this is the student-produced News22, where news matters.
Good evening, everyone. I'm Bodie Fogden.
And I'm Ben Schlittler. Thousands of migrants traveled for weeks hoping to seek asylum through the CBP One app.
But on his first day back in office, President Trump shut it down, leaving them stranded. Miguel Montenegro has more from the border.
Carlos Oropesa left his wife and daughter in Venezuela and traveled to the northern border of Mexico. He wanted to ask for asylum and enter the United States legally. He got an appointment with an immigration judge through a smartphone app. But President Trump shut down the entire asylum system. He said, "In the way I realized about that app and I started using it to make the appointment and everything, and I was hopeful that it would work out, but everything went downhill." Now, Carlos is staying with friends in Ciudad Juarez while working to survive. Shelters are full, aid groups are overwhelmed, and there are no clear answers. Carlos' friend Pedro is also running out of options. He said, "Simply but, we have to accept the things that come and those that are yet to come. And besides that, if there's any option later on, we hope for it. And if not, then a return to our country." Every day, Carlos watches the bridge connecting Ciudad Juarez to El Paso, knowing his dream is just on the other side. But now, it feels farther away than ever. Right across that border is where thousands of migrants hope to seek asylum, but now they're stranded here in Ciudad Juarez, Chihuahua, unsure of what comes next. With no clear plan from officials, frustration is growing and so is desperation. In the past, migrants like Carlos could at least try to get an appointment for asylum. The odds of even getting an appointment were not good, and now, thousands are stuck with no legal options at all. With all the disappointment, Carlos has decided to return to Venezuela, choosing family over uncertainty with a quiet hope for the future. Miguel Montenegro, News 22.
It is cleanup day in New Mexico, including here on the NMSU campus.
In some places on campus, it looks like someone's stacking up firewood, but it's just what's left of trees that were blown over in yesterday's strong winds. The winds blew up to 65 miles an hour through southern New Mexico, filling the air with dust and knocking down trees. This tree that's now cut up and ready to haul away came crashing down just after 4 yesterday afternoon, right outside our newsroom in Milton Hall.
How are you feeling about this weather recently?
You know, I got to be 100% honest, Bodie. I am not a huge fan of it. Jackie, thankfully it's gone. What can you tell us?
Yes, so that weather is definitely not looking the best, but it is clearing up a little bit today. So as you can see, this is a live shot and the winds have definitely calmed down compared to yesterday. It is supposed to be a clear and chilly night tonight, but we did experience some of that wind today. Let's take a look at the current conditions as of now. So the skies right now are clear. The temperature is at 56 degrees. The winds are blowing northwest at 10 miles per hour. Not as bad as yesterday, but there's still some wind there. The humidity is at 4%. Our dew point at 13. The barometer at 30.21 inches. The high for today was at 63 degrees, our low 31, leaving our average at 58 degrees. And our record high in 2017 was 86 degrees. Was really hoping that would be us right now, but our low in 1977 was 26 degrees. There was no rain today, leaving our yearly rainfall at 0.5 inches. Back to the desk.
The Las Cruces Bulletin reports that across southern New Mexico, workers continue to be fired from their federal jobs as part of a controversial attempt to cut federal spending.
New Mexico has a lot of public land and several federal facilities and parks that contribute to local economies. While the Doge website claims it has saved an estimated $115 billion through cost cutting, critics are skeptical. Exactly how many jobs have been lost across New Mexico is unknown because of the Trump administration's lack of transparency and employees' fear of retribution.
Today is New Mexico Agriculture Trade Day, celebrating the role agricultural trade plays in the state's economy. The day celebrates farmers, ranchers, processors, and other agricultural workers across the state. Over 261,000 New Mexicans are employed in agriculture, and New Mexican dairy, beef, cotton, and pecans, among others, reach over 40 countries across Asia, Europe, and the Americas. Next Wednesday, Las Cruces Public Schools will host a town hall meeting to discuss their budget plans for the next year. The meeting will go over their budget plans for the 2025 fiscal year, as well as sharing data from a survey conducted in December regarding what fundraising priorities should be. The meeting is in advance of the Finance Committee's meeting, where an official budget proposal will be submitted. The meeting is open to the public and is set for next Wednesday at 5:30 at the Karen Trujillo complex. Stay tuned. Jacqueline will be back with your national weather forecast.
But first, volunteers are making a world of difference for their local church, trying to feed their community. More on that when News 22 continues.
I'm truly grateful to everyone who contributed during our Spring Festival. Your generosity reflects the deep connection we have as a community. Thanks to you, KRWG remains a trusted resource for news, inspiration, and education, sustaining its mission for future generations. If you didn't have a chance to give during the Spring Festival, there's still an opportunity to make an impact. Visit krwg.org or give us a call. Thank you for supporting KRWG Public Media, powered by you.
It's that time of year again. Lawmakers from around New Mexico are convening in Santa Fe, debating the issues facing our state. Hi, I'm Johnny Coker, host of Your Legislators Season 19, where I'll be interviewing lawmakers about their work in our state's capital during the legislative session. Join me as we delve into decisions shaping our communities. Tune into Your Legislators on KRWG Public Media or on demand anytime at krwg.org.
Welcome back. You're watching News 22 Wednesday,
where news matters. In New Mexico, 15% of people are food insecure, according to a group called Feeding America.
At East Mesa Baptist Church of Las Cruces, volunteers of all ages are working to help alleviate food insecurity in the area, one car at a time. Elizabeth Ann Andrews has the story.
Thousands of pounds of food arrive here weekly. Cereals, chicken, and canned foods are some of the food items residents are in need of.
Big bags of carrots and potatoes.
And 2 days a week, a line forms.
It's fresh food. It's really good food. We give out fresh vegetables, fresh fruits. There are pastries, bread.
Barbara and the Army of Volunteers serve about 200 families each week. Judy Perkins has been volunteering here for about 2 years. This has fulfilled her need to help others.
We see a lot of people that don't have anything and they're in big need, and we have it, and so we make sure that they have food because that's a big need in this town.
The volunteers here at East Mesa Baptist Church in Las Cruces said they enjoy helping their community, but they need more young volunteers.
This is an aging food bank, and we are an older group, and we could use younger helpers and trucks and people to haul and people to pick up.
Our workers do a lot of work. They're here from 7 in the morning till noon, Tuesday and Thursday, and it's a lot of hard work, but they're very committed to it.
Judy hopes new volunteers arrive to help continue their cause.
Help the community even more.
For many years to come. Elizabeth Ann Andrews, News 22.
Jacqueline is next with your national weather forecast.
Thanks, Bodie. Let's go ahead and take a look at the national maps. So as you can see, we're looking like we're kind of all over the place. Down here in San Antonio, we're at 81 degrees. In Brownsville, we're at 86. Looking over here in New York, we're at 60 degrees. Seattle, it looks like they got some rain at 54. In San Francisco, they're at 56. Phoenix, 74. And in Albuquerque, we're looking at 51. Taking a look at my next map. We can see there's wind gusts all throughout the states, and it seems like wind has been a big topic recently. The main hit has been in Kansas, Nebraska, and Iowa. But we can see over here in Missouri, they're looking at 49 miles per hour wind gusts over here. And that is definitely way worse than the wind that we were getting here. Taking a look at my next map. So we can see a little more of that wind getting everywhere, and we can also see that there is a tornado warning in Illinois and near Indiana. And with this wind, it can also cause some allergies, so we do need to be careful about the wind that is in our area and keep an eye out for that. And in West Chicago, we have seen a lot of fallen trees in that area due to this tornado warning. And in New Lenox, a semi-trailer truck has flipped over, so definitely not looking at good outcomes with the winds over there. And especially since spring is looking to start tomorrow, we're definitely not off to a great start so far, so definitely hoping for some warmer weather in the future. That's all I have for you right now, but I'll be back with your local temperatures.
KRWG-TV's public file is available at 2915 McPhee Circle in Milton Hall, Room 117, on the campus of New Mexico State University. Regular business hours are from 8 a.m. to 12 p.m. and 1 to 5 p.m. weekdays. You can also view the file online at publicfiles.fcc.gov.
PBS opens up new worlds, new perspectives for all of us, today and tomorrow.
With stories and performances that bring us together.
We can all share in the inspiration, the wonder, and the world that PBS brings into our homes.
Support your PBS station today.
Join KRWG Public Media at Tranquil Buzz, located at 300 North Arizona Street in Silver City, for a coffee visit and chat on Thursday, April 10th from 9 to 11 a.m. Casey Counts and other staff will be there to share in a conversation about your passion for public media in our community. Join us and have a cup of coffee on us.
Yes, guys, let's take a look at our local temperatures. As we can see over here in Farmington, we're looking at 44 degrees. In Santa Fe, 38. Albuquerque at 46. Gallup is at 40. In Clovis, we're at 43. Socorro, 51. Ruidoso at a low 40. Roswell at 54. Las Cruces at 56. And Deming at 62. And tomorrow, it's looking like we're warming up just a little bit. In Farmington, we're looking at 57, Santa Fe 52, Albuquerque and Gallup are looking at 61, Clovis 63, Socorro at 66, Ruidoso 56, Roswell 66, Las Cruces is looking at 70 degrees, and in Deming, we're looking at 69. So the skies tonight in Alamogordo are looking clear with the low of 27, the high of 66 with sunny skies. Tomorrow in Truth or Consequences, we're looking at the high of 68 degrees and the low tonight of 26. And in Silver City, the low tonight is going to drop all the way down to 26, so it's definitely getting really chilly tonight over there. But don't worry, because tomorrow the high will be 61 with sunny skies. And in the city of the Crosses, we're looking at 31 degrees as the low, and tomorrow 70 degrees as the high with sunny skies. Back to the desk.
Tokyo is a true gourmet wonderland. Markets are replete with the freshest produce, seafood, and ingredients, all sourced for the most discerning chef and palate. Discover the stories behind the culinary specialties that make this city so delicious. Watch Trails to Oishi Tokyo on NHK World Japan.
Thursday at 2 p.m. on KRWG Public Media.
Welcome to Trails of Enchantment, where we travel and discover the diverse cultures and nature of the Borderland region, where we share the stories of the places, the art, and the people that make this beautiful land what it is.
Because we are sitting on a preserve, a natural preserve. Nature is very important for us. We are all about preserving the land, preserving the environment.
Let's hit the trail. Trails of Enchantment.
Welcome to The Volunteer Woodworker. I'm your host, Charles Brock. Come with me as we drive the back roads, bringing you the story of America's finest woodworkers. Each episode shares the artist's inspiring story, their techniques, and their artistic work.
Tuesday at 2 p.m. on KRWG Public Media.
Welcome to Milk Street's My Family Recipe. We bring home cooks to our Boston studio where, along with our host and pastry chef Cheryl Day, we help home cooks rediscover lost family recipes.
You're going to be able to bake this cake.
I can do it.
Then we send them home to recreate that recipe for the toughest audience, their own family.
Mom, that's really good.
Right here on Milk Street's My Family Recipe.
Friday at 2:30 on KRWG-Public Media.
Let's take a look at our top stories.
Trump immigration policies have stranded migrants seeking asylum. Full shelters in Ciudad de Juarez have forced some to return to their home countries. Locals are still recovering from the aftermath of yesterday's strong winds in Las Cruces. Some of that cleanup is focused towards the fallen tree on NMSU campus right outside Milton Hall. An East Mesa Baptist Church in Las Cruces calls for young people to help out with volunteering. They say younger volunteers could help haul and transport food.
And that's going to be all for News 22 Tuesday. Thank you everyone for joining us tonight.
Tune in tomorrow night for more news, but don't go anywhere yet because Marian Gregory will be back with Noticias 22 right after this. I'm Bodie Fogden.
And I'm Ben Schlittler. And from the whole News 22 team, Jacqueline, Carpio, Bodie, and myself, good night.
This news brief en español is brought to you by Noticias 22, la información más completa de Nuevo México, El Paso y la frontera. Noticias 22.
Hola, buenas tardes. Yo soy Marian Gregory y gracias por acompañarnos en Noticias 22. Más que 100 bomberos están luchando para controlar un incendio en el condado de Otero. El fuego comenzó ayer alrededor de las 3 de la tarde en el bosque cerca de Mayhill. Ha crecido a más que 200 acres y oficiales dicen que el fuego no está bajo control. La causa del incendio aún se desconoce. Afortunadamente, la División Forestal dice que el fuego no representa a una amenaza a Cloudcroft. En otras noticias, en el sur de Nuevo México, trabajadores federales están despedidos por el programa de DOGE, que intenta reducir el gasto federal, esto según el Boletín de las Cruces. Nuevo México tiene muchas tierras públicas, algunos parques y monumentos que apoyan a la economía del estado. La página web de DOGE afirma que el programa controversial ha ahorrado $1.500 billones. Críticas del programa reclaman la falta de información pública sobre los hechos exactos del programa, incluyendo el número de trabajos cortados. Esto es todo por mi parte. Que tengan una buena noche y nos vemos mañana para más noticias. Gracias.